Hi there, fellow travelers around the world. Welcome to Fast Moon Media. This is Vinny and welcome back to Fast Moon Media. Here are some details of my biography so you'll get to know me. The 5 things that I can't live without: my bike, running shoes, vitamins, mobile phone and DSLR. I really like listening to jazz and classical music, early music like Renaissance and Baroque. I really like traveling a lot. Asia has always been my favorite destination. I like reading history, ethnography, and language books. I watch movies just to have a leisure since I spend most of my time outdoor. I'm also attracted with Southeast Asian food. Amazing food with special mention of Bun Chao Vietnam, Kari Ayam of Malaysia, and Khao Soi of Thailand. I have been to many accommodations like hotels, B&B and homestays as guests. I really like backpacking because I tend to move easily with this style of traveling. So I'm currently here in the Big Buddha, and this is very interesting because I was talking earlier about each Buddha has a specific function here in terms of your intention. Say your intention is to pray about your love life, asking for prayers because you're having difficulties, asking prayers for enlightenment, things like that, and you have to visit a specific Buddha. So as you can see around, these locals are currently doing their prayers, and I have to be a little quiet because this might create a noise, and they are currently doing their intense prayer. So obviously they are praying to the big Buddha. This one is a big time Buddha, so obviously probably they're asking for really a big time request. So this is it. I'm gonna go around so you can check out the other Buddhas. There are tons of Buddhas here. Again, it depends on your intentions and your prayers. So you go to specific Buddhas with your specific intentions. And the weather today, it's quite really nice because last night it's raining, but this is the usual weather. This is how the weather looked like around sometime June, July, August here in Thailand. It's kind of gloomy sometime in 6 p.m. or onwards. I'm gonna show you behind. This one is very common in Thailand. It's behind me. This specific fountain here, you get a ladle and you do your cleansing using this fountain over here. So that's how it works. Just way back in Japan a few months ago when I had my visit, I had also the same I think principle. Again, it might be a different type of Buddhism, but yeah, you can see some similarities of their practice. So again, I have to be very quiet and careful because a lot of people are doing their prayers and sending their intentions. So just you can see the Buddhas around me. Just behind me, the incense that they actually put after the prayer. And look at this massive big Buddha over here. minutes we are heading to our next destination. So we decided to actually drop by here in our first destination because we wanted to also see other spots within the area. So we are supposed to visit the Sanctuary of Truth, but we decided to drop here first because it's quite near, and so that will be our next destination. Nadia is here with me and we are trying to organize ourselves and we can hit more destinations today. Got basically half day because last night we had a really great time exploring the Jomtien area. That was my first time with the new vibe. So currently this is the easing down of the lockdown here in Thailand in general, so people just started their business. Quite interesting because it changed really the entire dynamic of Thailand, not just Pattaya. And what I'm seeing now currently in Pattaya, it has changed really a lot. Here beside the complex, and as you can see in my background, you can see these beautiful bells, Buddhist bells on my right side. I just took a couple of shots a few minutes ago. We're currently preparing because in a while we are leaving for the sanctuary. That's our next destination. But in the meantime, we are really enjoying here in this beautiful Big Buddha in Pattaya. So I've got really nice background over here with all these bells. So we're gonna head down. We're currently inside the Songtao. So we were able to find actually Songtao, and we were able to actually negotiate also, and with a very cheaper rate. We got it for 500, which is really nice. He started with a 600, which is still cheaper, but he ended up actually giving us a 500, and we can visit 2 destinations today. We are heading to one of the mini zoo, and the next destination will be the sanctuary. That was really our original plan. And then we're gonna end our destination at the walking street in near the market, and hopefully we'll be able to do it today. So we are currently passing into a small street here. So yeah, quite interesting. We are really trying our best to make most of our time today, as we've got only a couple of hours really to devote for today. But we enjoyed it today. We had our breakfast, me and Nadia had our nice breakfast. This is one thing that I really like about weekend, because you can organize here easily here in Thailand. I'm based in Bangkok, and going from provinces to provinces is way easier to plan that, especially in weekend, because they've got tons also of form of transport. If you wish to do it by train, then you can have it. If you wish to do it by van, minivan, so they've got tons of really choices. There are also sleeper trains if you are eyeing to visit or to have a longer trip. Now for shorter trip, you can also take your local flights. I think the local flights are already open, not for the international flights. There are a lot of changes actually. And, up to these days, they haven't sent out any information about international flights. As far as I know, international flights are still closed. But for repatriation flights, I know there are a couple of flights that do some sort of arrangement. So I'll see you in a while. Bye. In video, we are currently here in Tiger Park, which is right, and the amusement park is actually closed, but they decided to let us in. The ease down just started sometime this week, so there's a lot of preparations. But because we requested if we could visit the park, so they said yes, and they offered also some promo. So we just opted actually the one with the cable. I don't know if you call that cable car. We are going to visit the tigers around this area. We can have photos with the tigers, but we just opted that one with the car. These are the cable cars that I'm talking about. They are electric cable car. They're currently charging the cable car. So in a couple of minutes we are heading to the tiger area, and we're waiting for our driver. So it's gonna be a fun experience today, and I'm a bit hungry because it's lunchtime, so we haven't eaten our lunch. So after this, hopefully we'll be able to find a food stall where we can grab our lunch. This is the relaxing time of the tigers.
Electric.
Okay. Electric? So yeah, so we don't want to disturb them, so they're currently having their break time.
One more.
So quite interesting because we're inside this cable car, and it's well secured, so it's locked and it's digitally locked. So the driver is holding the keys. So, and it's maneuvered by battery. So in case of emergency, he can easily unlock or lock the doors. So there's actually a snap sound that you can hear if you notice that one, because the entire sanctuary or the entire area is actually secured with electric fences. So you don't want to make mistakes when the moment you step in. Have to watch out. Look at that, really big tigers.
This one don't want to. With them.
See that?
Oh.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, they seem to be very tame today. So that's it. And I think we're heading to the next destination. Let's see if we can see more of that. Or it's just probably here. Wow. Yeah, I guess this is it. So we just finished our tiger tour, and yeah, we took a lot of shots. I took about 6 shots for my video, and it was a very good experience with the tiger. So we're heading out to our next destination. We will be there in a couple of minutes. I'm really hungry, so we're hoping to get our lunch. So this is it. We are heading to our Songtao right here, and our driver is ready now to hit the next destination. Change of plans, so we ended up here in Terminal 21. This is one of the largest mall here in Pattaya. So, change of plan. The Sanctuary of Truth is currently closed, and we saw more, I don't know, a food stall or a resto. We'll check this out. We can find some. Okay, so we're heading this area. Let's see. She knows better than I do. It's her turf. This is her place. So yeah, I'm quite really hungry today, so I'm looking forward to eat Thai food. It's a bit quiet today here in Pattaya, but it's really nice. Good for the tourists. I don't like so much people around, but I understand not good for the local here, especially those who are running their business. So, and I've seen a couple of also restaurants and other shops, they're starting to open, so that's really good. And I'm hoping that everything will ease down, because at the moment we're still having our curfew in the entire Thailand, so that's the deal. So you can't really stay late night, but it's okay. I mean, during the day you can enjoy and you know, do your things. But it's a bit sad also in some ways, because some of the stores are really closed, and I could really sense some of them are really struggling getting back to their business. So I think the tourism here, in not just in Pattaya but in Thailand in general, is really having hard time, struggling every single day to, you know, get back to the natural state of tourism. And as we all know, Thailand is one of the highly visited countries around the world. So it dropped drastically in terms of the tourists visiting the country. We are currently here in one of the many food stalls here in Pattaya. Finally, we found one here just beside this, I don't know, called Soho Town. And as you can see, Terminal 21 is just a couple of minutes away from here, so we're gonna take our coffee after a couple of minutes. So finally I got my order. It's actually a vegetable mix with what do you call that, pork and egg, fried egg. Actually a well done egg, because normally they don't really cook the egg really well. So Nadia is over there. Say hi.
Hello. Hi.
Okay, so this is what I like about you know, food stalls here, and a local food stall here in Thailand. They're everywhere, and they're nomadic. You can find them everywhere. As you can see, look at that food stall. It's actually installed with a motorbike over there, so they can easily move. So there you go. So in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my lunch. I got my iced tea also that goes along with this lunch. Welcome back, Custom in the Media. I am currently here in France. Just kidding. I'm here inside the mall, Terminal 21. So finally we finished our lunch, and we're here to take coffee. So we're looking for the Starbucks. We're not sure if there are other coffee shops, but if we won't be able to find one, we're gonna end up be in Starbucks. Who's this? It's behind me. Look at that dog over there. Really nice. Let's just say hi to this lovely lady beside me. Okay, she's not saying anything at all. Okay, so we're gonna head now to the coffee shop to take our post cafe. Okay, so we're heading now to the second floor. Most people will be able to find the Starbucks. Look at that. So I'm gonna show you La Tour Eiffel. That's the Eiffel Tower. Beautiful, stunning from behind me. So let's take a good shot of that. So I'm gonna show you just behind me is the stunning Tour Eiffel. Oh, they've got actually theme here. So we are heading on the left side is actually London. So we are now arriving at Italy. That's why that explains they have this landmark. And we're heading to Tokyo. For Tokyo? Yeah. Okay, so we're heading to Tokyo. Okay. Cafe Amazon to go. All right, we're heading to Cafe Amazon. So we went to two different coffee shops and we ended up here in Amazon Coffee. So it was okay. So we eyed for Starbucks, but we ended up here. But it's okay because I got my big size coffee latte, and because the one that we went to, they've got a small size of coffee. I don't think I'll be able to take that one. It's too tiny for me. So anyway, I got my brownie. I got my coffee latte. Naja, she got her iced coffee. So we're all set. We had our lunch, late lunch, and now we're having our post coffee. Really, really good. So I'm gonna start with my coffee now. Let's see. Really good. Of course, you can't be wrong with your brownie and your coffee latte. Media just arrived here in just beside the beach, and we are currently looking for another place to stay. We're actually looking forward for a foot massage, but the lady over there just told us that the massage is only up to 4 p.m. so not a good timing today, so we might gonna look for another place where we can have a massage. But anyway, I'm gonna show you. I'm just beside the beach right now, so you can see the ambience here. It's quite perfect. We're actually looking forward to also witness the sunset, but it's not very clear today. It's a bit gloomy on that side, but it's okay. I'll be spending 3 days here, so this is quite interesting. And finally, I was able to visit this place. Tons of establishments are starting to open. We came to Pattaya in the center. There are still a couple of establishments that are closed, so eventually I think things will be in proper perspectives little by little. I understand there's a lot of business that were closed, so I know it's kind of hard. It's gonna be a restart for them, but in the meantime, I'm here to enjoy the vibe here in Pattaya, and I'm currently really enjoying. I will have to go back because my battery is really, it's gonna die down in a couple of seconds. So thank you very much. I'm gonna see you in my next vlog, and this is Past the Moon Media.
Once again, this is Vinny. For more update and content of my journey, please don't forget to subscribe Fast to Moon Media. Ciao!